All right, looks like we're live. So welcome to the Memberverse podcast, where we interview experts in the fitness industry, people that are making an impact and helping to grow the fitness industry, grow, gyms, studios. I'm your host, Dave Pancham, also the founder of Pancham. We're a full-service digital marketing agency helping gyms and studios grow. Purpose of this podcast is just to interview people who are doing awesome things and see, hopefully, if you can take some value from that and apply it to your business. And today I have a very special guest. Dare I call him the king of kickboxing gyms, Mr. Cody Sweet. Cody owns a couple of studios himself, so I'm going to try to do him justice here. I know one of them absolutely crushing it, like 700 plus members. I know you opened another studio earlier this year, and it's just been on a crazy trajectory. And I think you also have a pretty interesting story in at least the way that you've come to be a gym owner and how you've come to have the success you've had. So, Cody, I hope I did you some justice there, but I'd love for you to kind of give us a little bit of your origin story, how you got to where you are now, and how you've been having success.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like Dave said, my name is Cody Sweet. I own two fitness kickboxing gyms right now, Sweet Fitness Kickboxing in Chico, California, Redding, California. So I started out in like the martial arts world. You see my punching bag in the background of my office here, right? Trained Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and mixed martial arts. I lived in Thailand for about 5 years, and I was a manager of Bangkok Fight Lab and Bangkok Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And then I was into internet marketing. That's how I moved to Thailand. But I just graduated college. I was making like $1,000, $1,500. I wasn't so good at it yet. Now this was like a decade ago, of course, right? So I moved to Thailand, started managing these gyms, was doing internet marketing as well. And then I kind of decided that I didn't want to be the internet marketing guy. Like, I wanted to actually own and open my own gyms, right? Like, I wanted to be a gym owner. And most gym owners start out as like their trainers. I wasn't a trainer. It's funny, but until my grand opening day, I had never actually taken a fitness kickboxing class. I had never taught a fitness kickboxing class. And never actually even seen a fitness kickboxing class until our grand opening class that I coached, right? But I just knew I could do it. I had a buddy who coached at a gym. I asked him what he did, so I did the same thing. But I had that internet marketing background. I was doing Facebook ads for, several dozen jiu-jitsu and mixed martial arts gyms. And so that really gave me like a superpower. Because like I said, most gym owners are trainers. They might be great trainers, but they know literally nothing about lead generation or business, right? So for me, I came from that lead generation background, which is typically the hardest part. So when I opened my gym, we just blew up. Like my gym in Redding, California, which is a town of about 100,000 people, we opened that January 1st, and we signed 240 members in that very first month. We should crack 500 members this month. We break even at 200 members, so to have 500 members in 6 months, that gym is doing really, really well. But yeah, that's my origin story. I basically had internet addiction and then decided to become a gym owner on top of it.
What made you choose a kickboxing gym at that point?
Man, so managing the MMA gyms, originally I thought I would do MMA gyms. But there's a lot of issues with that. You need a lot of different coaches. You need boxing, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, MMA. And typically what happens is if the owner's not the head coach, the jiu-jitsu coaches, they'll build up a program to like 100 students, and they're kind of like, well, why am I building this for someone else? I can just go move down the street, and I can open up down the street, and the student's loyalty is really to their coach. It's not to the gym owner. So those students will leave. That's very common in MMA. And so I saw Alan Belcher, who had MMA gyms, and he added a fitness kickboxing program, and I was like, oh, that's interesting, and he talked to me on the phone about it. Then I met another guy named Jamie Houston, and I saw he had like 600 members in a fitness kickboxing gym. And it just kind of blew my mind. I was like, it's only one program you have to run. The coaches don't have to be professional coaches. If the coaches leave, it's not really a big deal because it's more of a fitness gym. It's not a martial arts studio. And so I started doing Facebook campaigns for a couple of fitness kickboxing gyms, and they just absolutely blew up. And that's what happened, man. That's why I did it.
So you basically got the data to say it's like, well, this is a really, really good model from, I think as a marketer, you're like, can I get good lead flow for these guys? Because that's going to be one of the biggest predictors of success. And then looking at, did you take that model from the guy that had the 600 member gym and apply that to yours? Or how did you figure out how to build yours?
Sorry, my landscaper just showed up. He's right outside my office right now. I hope you guys can't hear it too loud, of course, right? Yeah, and so I saw his model, and I actually got hired because of him and someone else by Total Fitness Kickboxing. They had like 12 gyms based out of Memphis. They flew me out for 4 days of in-person consulting to help them with their marketing and lead gen and sales. And then they were just like, they kind of just gave me the playbook. They really liked me. And their main location, we did kind of like our trial run on. It had been there for 2 years. They were signing about 10 to 15 members a month. In the first 30 days of implementing my system, they signed 52 new members. So they were just like blown away. And so, but that really like solidified it for me. I was like, these guys got 11 gyms, and I just like 4X'd their membership, their sign up rate in 30 days. I'm like, I got to open one of these gyms because this is hot, right? This is going to work really well.
So I think at this point, we're very curious about your strategies here. You blew it up with these gyms. Obviously, we now know the track record of the 2 gyms that you currently own, and I'm sure you probably want to open at least a couple more and continue to replicate that success. But I think that's the most powerful thing is that you've been able to replicate success. So would you mind just kind of sharing, like, at least maybe on a high level, like, what is your approach? What is your strategy? How is it different maybe than what you've also seen that other people are doing out there?
Yeah, man. The landscaper is right outside my window. I don't know if we can pause this for like 30 seconds till he moves away from my window, but sorry, bro. Super.
No, you're good, man. It's authentic.
He's got the blower.
If it's hard for you, I'm not hearing anything, but if it's hard for you, let's just take a brief pause and start speaking when you're good.
No, I'm good then, man. Cool. So yeah, I mean, so really, a lot of people kind of think like there's like all these intricate, crazy things you gotta do. Bro, I do like 4 things, and that's it, right? I do like 4 things. Like it's really, really, really simple. We come up with an amazing offer, so I call it Irresistible Offer Stack. So 7 days free, free boxing gloves, free hand wraps, free t-shirt, free glove bag, save $149. So we generate a ton of leads with that offer because it's the strongest offer in our market. No other gyms really have that strong of an offer. So if the other kickboxing or CrossFit or whatever studio is giving away a free week, cool, we're giving away a free week plus like 5 things. So our offer is super strong, so we're able to generate a high volume of leads. Then we have a lead follow-up system. So we follow up with our clients or with our leads immediately, right? Within 60 seconds if at all possible. Doesn't always happen, but that's what we shoot for. Because I know if we wait even an hour, dude, that response rate plummets. Like it's really eye-opening how quickly it goes down. Then we try to schedule them to come in today. That's number 1. Hey, Dave, I got times tonight at 4, 5, or 6. Which time do you want? Because then we know our show rate's going to be high. If I can get you in today, you're way more likely to show up. We never ask them when we want or when they want to come in. We always tell them when we want them to come in. Super important. Then, of course, we blow them away with an amazing experience. We always say we sell fun, number 1, right? So, like, we're not trying to be the hardest workout or this, that. We're trying to be the most, our mission statement is to change people's lives by giving them the most fun workout they've ever had. I know if they just have an amazing fun workout, they're going to join. Then we give them that special offer. We call it a Godfather offer, an offer so good they can't refuse on the spot. Dave, if you join today, you're going to get free boxing gloves, free hand wraps, free t-shirt, free glove bag. And honestly, man, like that's really what we do. And it's amazing how simple it is, but we've just condensed it to like the easiest stuff, and it just works extremely well.
So I know you have consulting clients that you work with, and you basically kind of just outlined your formula. Like I have an A plus B plus C plus D is always going to equal F. How often do you run into situations like when you're working with another owner and it's like they're trying to alter your system and they're not getting the result they're looking for? Or maybe like what are you typically noticing as the things that people are maybe not doing correctly in that process, maybe before you're stepping in when you're auditing what's going on that's holding them back from having success?
Yeah, thankfully, I'm very picky with the clients I work with, right? Like if I don't think we're a good fit, like I'll refer them to somebody else, right? So I don't typically have that problem with clients, but I do talk to a lot of studio owners who are like, oh, I don't want to do a free offer. I'm like, it's totally fine, we can do a paid offer. But they don't really want to do any offer, right? They kind of just want like leads. They want more leads without doing anything that you need to do to generate leads. So like that's a big problem. I see people, they don't want to create that offer stack. And I tell them like, look, like all that stuff I give away for free, for one, they have to sign a 12-month agreement to get it. And 2, it costs me like $30, right? But a lot of people, they don't want to create that offer. Another big thing I see with a lot of people is just like they're afraid to spend money on paid ads. Like they want, and then when they do spend a little bit of money, they're like, the leads aren't good. And I mean, I'm sure you hear this all. The leads aren't good. I'm like, the leads are good. I'm like, but you got to work the leads, right? I always say it's kind of like panning for gold. Like organic leads, website leads, referrals, yeah, they're super hot leads. Anybody can close those leads. But how many of those do you even get on a month? Like most studios don't get very many organic leads, right? But with paid, we can turn the faucet on. But I'm like, look, you're going to get 5, 10 times more leads. But you're going to have to work, you have to pan the gold a little bit, right? Like some of the leads aren't going to respond. Some of you have to text 7 times till they respond. You're going to have a higher no-show rate on those. But at the end of the day, if you're signing 20 people a month, you might sign 30, 40, 50 people a month by doing this. But a lot of people, they see marketing as an expense. I'm like, it's not an expense. I'm in the green on every sign up, right? Like if I'm getting $20 leads and I get 5 leads, like I'm super fun. We sell fun. There was just a countdown timer on there.
I have no idea what that countdown was, but let's keep on rolling.
Yeah. We sell fun number 1. I want to see like on our Instagram, like we got a bunch of funny TikTok videos that our coaches are making and we're putting them on Instagram and stuff as well, right? That's what we sell, man. I just want them to see it's fun. Anybody can do it. We're not like, you're not going to get punched in the face. You know, we always joke like, you know, we got 32 professional punching bags for you to hit, but you don't get to punch anybody in the face, right? Yeah, we just want them to see fun and real, man. Like it's real. Like you look at like some like a Rumble Boxing, and all their photos are like straight models with perfectly pearly white teeth and this and that. Ours are like our real members, our real coaches, our real people, right? Like we want them to see like this is authentic, this is real, and you don't have to be a super fit 6-pack. Blonde hair, blue eye, pearly white teeth to go in there. Like I got like a messed up tooth on the bottom of my mouth as it is anyway, right? So like we want to see fun and real.
So you're really showcasing real as, you know, when we think about like looking at a lot of the fitness franchises out there, some of it just looks like too perfect, right?
Completely, it's fake.
Yeah, it looks fake. We like this was clearly shot in a studio. I don't know, is that person even really a member or is that just an athlete? So there's definitely something that you're doing well that's getting like you're getting the authenticity out there about like who this gym actually is, who the community is, who the people are actually in here. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sure you've probably had it when somebody's walked in and they already feel like they know you or they already know the coach before they've even walked in the door.
Bro, so my old coach Ritu, I used her a lot. She was with us for 2 years and she graduated. She moved back to the Bay Area. I told her, I was like, I'm gonna make you famous, right? I'm gonna make you TikTok famous. And so Chico's 100,000 people and it's a college town. So she was on all of our TikTok ads. She would get people that recognize. She'd go to like the bar, like there's a bar here called Parkside. Like a lot of college students go there. It's a cool spot. And like girls would be like, "Oh, you're that kickboxing girl, right?" Like I'm like, and she'd come back. She's like, "Told you, like I'm gonna make you TikTok famous. I'm gonna make you Chico famous." You know. So yeah, absolutely.
How impactful do you think, or how important do you think that is to like get the face of the business or the faces of the business like out there in the market?
Man, you know, I mean. I don't know how important it is, but I do feel that authenticity goes a long way. And you can see it because like being like a marketer in like Facebook ads, the professional shot videos and photos usually don't perform as well as the iPhone photos and video, right? Like our best performing ads a lot of time are like a 20-second clip of me recording with an iPhone. Like I've had like expensive professional videos and this and like, and working with clients, you'll see like, those authentic iPhone videos, bro, they just work the best, right? Like the $5,000 professional level video, it probably isn't going to work as well. So I don't know. I guess kind of answer the question. Like I think it's important to show like real people. You know, maybe if I was in Santa Monica or Manhattan, maybe it's different there. I don't know. I don't live in those places, right, where everything is very like kind of curated. But for the majority of America, like I think most people, they want to see real people. They want to see who's actually at the gym and really, then you have a good sense of the vibe and like what it actually is.
Yeah. Geez. I think you feel like a decent bit of like nuggets here. Just to make it potentially something actionable for somebody that's like watching the video here. I think for most people, it's all about new memberships, right? Or getting as many new people, new bodies in the door so I can create memberships for my business. What would you say is like probably the top 2 or 3 simple tips that you say like, hey, make sure you take care of these things. Like if there's what's your 80-20 of what you should focus on right now to improve your business?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I already touched on, but the most powerful things is one is your offer. The stronger offer you have, the more leads you're going to generate, straight up, right? If one studio is giving away a free class or a free week, and another one's like, get 30 days for free boxing gloves, free hand wraps, free this and that, like obviously the stronger offer is going to get the most leads. Now, there is a point there where you can't go too strong probably, but strengthen your offer. What are you doing or giving to people when they join that you're not telling anybody about, that you can just add to your offer and all of your marketing, right? Like, do you do any kind of an in-body scan, a movement assessment? Do you do any kind of meal plans? Like what is it, right? What do you like? Could you throw in a free t-shirt and a free whatever water bottle? It's going to cost you like $7 total. So the stronger your offer, it's going to stand out in your market and generate you a lot more leads. Then follow up with those leads immediately if at all possible. I don't know how correct this stat is, but there was one from, I don't know, Great Shark Media or White Shark Media. I don't remember the name of the company. Some PPC company, and they basically said, if you follow up with a lead within 60 seconds, they found you were 391% more likely to make a conversion out of that lead compared to baseline. Now, I don't know if that's true, but the spirit behind it is 100% true. Speed to lead makes a massive difference, right? Then schedule them for today. Don't ask them when they want to come in. Tell them when you want them to come in. Get them today. Because if they come in 3 days or if they're scheduled 3 days from now, I know they're way less likely to show than if they're scheduled today, right? And then the last thing for us is you have to blow them away with an absolutely amazing experience, right? Extremely, extremely important. We use their name. We say we use their name early and often. Like, what's the sweetest word in the English language? Your name. So we all use their name. Tons of high fives. We look for bubbly. Like, we're always trying to be bubbly and playful. Like, that's what we want at our studio. Bubbly, fun, high energy, playful, high fives. We're smiling. Like, it makes a massive, massive difference. So there's those, I mean, literally, like, you don't even have to hire me to help you because that's exactly what we do. Like, that's all we do, right? And then we just dump a bunch of money into ads.
And you have a good offer for when somebody's give them a day one offer.
Yeah, so that's our offer stack. We call it the Godfather offer interchangeably. So we use that offer in all of our marketing because then a lot of people, they have like a special offer, but they don't use it in their marketing. I'm like, use it in your marketing because you're going to generate more leads. Then they come in, you blow them away, say, hey, Dave, I got a super special first day offer for you. If you join today, bam, 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 bam. So we call that the Godfather offer, right? An offer so good they can't refuse.
Sometimes I love it because it's like you boil your system down so simple, and it's almost like in any sport. Like when you look at basketball, they're not practicing all the special moves. It's like it's practicing the layups, it's practicing your basic jump shot. It's like it's just these simple fundamentals that just need to be executed very, very well.
It's all about the basics, man. It's like I got the punching bag behind me. You watch a boxing match, jabs are probably 80% of the punches thrown, right? It's all about doing the basics and just doing them at a high level over and over and over and over and over again. Then you turn around and you're like, shit, we got 500 members, right? Like, and we didn't really do anything that was that wild or crazy. Like, we don't have a bunch of special plays we run and all this stuff. It's like, bro, we do 4 things and we just do them over and over again, right?
Yeah, you have a good product and then really good business fundamentals that are just like hammered in and consistently executed. It's not like some magic trick that you're pulling out of like that nobody else has ever done before.
Not at all, man. Not at all. Basics done over and over and over again.
I love it, man. Well, dude, this has been super valuable. I always enjoy chatting with you about your strategies and hearing about your success and how it's continuously just getting better and better, regardless of what's going on in the market, economy, or anything like that. But hey, look, if anybody wanted to maybe chat with you, learn a little bit more about what you do, possibly work with you as a consulting client, how could they, get a hold of you, Cody?
Man, yeah, I do it super informally. Like, I just kind of do it on the side. Like, but they can just shoot me a message on Instagram, Cody.Sweet, SWEET.SFK, Sweet Fitness Kickboxing, or email me, Cody@sweetfitnesskickboxing.com.
And if they wanted to see this 700-member gym or any of these new gyms, how do they check out these gyms?
Yeah, just go to Instagram, man. Sweet Fitness Kickboxing, and then SFK Reading. But Sweet Fitness Kickboxing is my main one, and SFK, Sweet Fitness Kickboxing Reading. So check us out on Instagram.
Love it. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for jumping on, Cody. We really appreciate your time, man.
Dave, thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it.